I traveled to a destination called the Paradise of Travelers. It is a country where children resemble the Sea of Paradise and where people have kept an unchanging faith. I saw how the tradition and culture were preserved with pride. Sometimes calm, and sometimes dynamic. Diverse lifestyles exist together in this country. My adventure in Thailand, a place resembling the smile of paradise, begins. My story begins with pre-Thai civilization. It is about the Lanna kingdom that has been passed down through the ages. I traveled 6 hours by flight to the center of Asia, Thailand. My journey began in Chiang Mai, the central city in northern Thailand. Chiang Mai has a population of 150,000 people. Chiang Mai, called the Rose of the North, was the capital of the ancient Lanna kingdom. It is an ancient city that boasts a history of 800 years. Thanks to its long history, Chiang Mai has its own color, which is different from the Thailand that we know. It is one of the top 10 tourist destinations as selected by the UN, and one of the top cities people want to live in after retirement. Maybe it is because of this that travelers from across the world endlessly visit the city. In Chiang Mai, the most popular transportation method for travelers is the tuk-tuk. The tuk-tuk is a renovated motorcycle, and its name comes from the sound that it makes when running. I'm about to hail a tuk-tuk and drive around downtown Chiang Mai. The tuk-tuk fee is only 70 American cents, so it is very cheap. Apart from the very affordable price, the tuk-tuk has another really important advantage.
태국의 시내 같은 경우에는 좁은 골목들이 많아요. 좁은 골목들을 막 이렇게 들어갈 수 있는 거는 이 작은 몸집의 뚝뚝이밖에 없거든요. 그리고 짐이 많거나 할 때에도 짐을 아저씨 또 같이 다 실어주시고 좀 인정이 있죠. The sideless tuk-tuk allows you to feel the wind and the life of the residents directly. This is another charm that the tuk-tuk provides. I have been riding the tuk-tuk for about 5 minutes when I heard fireworks. What was going on? The Golden Dragon Parade. Had just started. By the Thai calendar, April 13th is the New Year, but the Chinese living in Chiang Mai celebrate their New Year earlier. The people wish for happiness and prosperity in the New Year by putting in money in the mouth of the Golden Dragon, which represents health and wealth. I also donated a bit of money to the Golden Dragon. When a donation is made, a whisker is given in return, which stands for fortune. The Golden Dragon's parade continued. The last part of the festival is celebrated by all the villagers taking part in the parade.
Not just the Chinese, but also the ethnic minorities in Chiang Mai joined the parade dressed in their traditional clothes. Men and women, young and old, become one through this festival.
지금 치앙마이 시내 한복판에서 이렇게 떠들썩하게 화교들의 신년 축제가 벌어지고 있는데요. 다른 문화를 배척하지 않고 포용하면서 조화롭게 살아가는 태국인들의 모습을 볼 수 있습니다.
Thai people have accepted Western civilization and culture in the past. Their inclusiveness was apparent in the parade. Now I am headed towards the Mei Wang River, in search of Chiang Mai's pure nature. The Mei Wang River is known as a bamboo jungle. It is a rising tourist destination for bamboo trekking. I decided to take a bamboo raft and speed down the Mei Wang River. The Mei Wang River originates in northern Chiang Mai and runs for 382 kilometers throughout the mountainous region. The Mei Wang River is still not well known to tourists yet, so it still has a quiet atmosphere. Surrounded by a screen of bamboo forests on each side of the river, it is a secret paradise untainted by civilization. This is the perfect place to be to get away from the noisy world and spend time alone. So people looking for a quieter trip, visit the bamboo trekking route along the Mei Wang River.
.ส่วนใหญ่จะเป็นที่มาบ่อยๆอาจจะเป็นแถบยุโรปครับผมจะเป็นฝรั่งเศสเป็นฮอลแลนด์อะไรพวกนี้พวกสเปนพวกนี้อังกฤษก็เยอะครับอังกฤษ
The bamboo raft ride is cool enough to make me forget the afternoon sun.
지금 대나무가 이게 완전히 물에 떠 있는 게 아니고 살짝 잠겨서 가거든요. 그래가지고 바지가 다 젖고 지금 완전 난리도 아니에요.
However, the fun is in getting wet. Since my clothes have gotten wet anyways, I feel more adventurous about maneuvering the boat myself. Let's see if I can maneuver the raft myself. The point is to find a balance. And I must also avoid the obstacles on the way.
되게 힘들어요. 이게 나무가 굉장히 무거워요. 이게 가볍지가 않고 되게 길어가지고.
I thought driving the boat would be fun, but turns out to be more difficult than I'd expected.
이제 약간 감 잡은 것 같은데.
This kind of experience is what we look for from travel. It is not great archaeological remains that we are after, but small moments of happiness. For example, stumbling upon a flower path, feeling the mountainside breeze, and finding the leisure to walk along the path alone. Chiang Mai is known as a pleasant place to live because of its weather, which is cooler than other regions in Thailand, and the seasonal changes. Although it is a good place to live in, its history is strewn with hardships. Rising 2,565 meters above sea level, Mount Inthanon is the highest mountain in Chiang Mai. Here can be found the monuments of two historical figures linked to the fate of the city. One monument stands for the achievements of the Thai king and queen, and the other is a tombstone of King Inthanon, the seventh king of the Chiang Mai kingdom. located at the end of the mountain. Even now, visitors continue to visit the king's tombstone. King Inthanon was the last king of the Chiang Mai kingdom that succeeded the Lanna kingdom. 14 years into King Inthanon's rule, Chiang Mai was merged with Thailand and King Inthanon became a civilian.
이 더 인터논의 원래 이름은 더일루왕, 즉 큰 산이라는 뜻이었는데요. 치앙마이 왕조의 7대 왕인 인타 위차야논 왕이 승하하신 이후 유골이 이곳에 모셔지면서 더이 인타논이라는 이름으로 불리게 되었습니다.
When the king became a civilian, Chiang Mai's importance was also reduced to that of a small city. Chiang Mai, which means new city, was born 800 years ago. It was a capital of the 13th century Lanna kingdom. That is why many remains from the Lanna kingdom exist until today. Pra Sing is a fine example of the kind of temples to be found in Chiang Mai. Built in 1345, it is typical of the Lanna architectural style. The roof is bigger than those of other temples, and the elegant curve of the eaves is characteristic. The name Pra Sing was given when the Pra Sing Buddha statue was brought from Sri Lanka. However, Pra Sing is important to the people of Chiang Mai for another reason. Inside the temple are murals that depict the everyday life of the Lanna kingdom. It is a rich source of their traditional Buddhist culture.
네, 불당의 내부는 란나의 불교 양식을 보여주는 아름다운 벽화로 채워져 있는데요. 특히나 색감이 벽돌색의 붉은색과 금색을 주로 사용해서 절제되어 있으면서도 아주 화려한 다른 지역과는 다른 란나의 불교 양식을 그대로 보여주고 있습니다.
After seeing the bold scarlet murals and the life of the ancient Lanna people, I became more curious about its culture. The Chiang Mai Sunday Market opens every Sunday.
You can go either way. No, going straight.
ประกาศในวันนี้เลยครับแล้วก็มีเจ้าหน้าที่เปิดกองมัง
This market is where one can see the popular culture of the Lanna kingdom. A merchant is playing an instrument in the market. It is the pinpia, a traditional Lanna instrument. But what drew me in even more was a puppet performance. The artists manipulated the puppets like a marionette using a stick in the center. The puppets kept the viewers and myself glued to the spot. Mr. and Mrs. Sunton Mengkon are couple puppeteers. They started the puppet performance in order to carry on the music and puppet performance of the Lanna kingdom.
ที่นี่คือเราได้พบกับผู้ชมที่ใกล้ที่สุดอะค่ะมันเป็นพื้นที่ที่แบบเป็นอิสระเราอยากแสดงอะไรก็ได้แล้วก็ผู้ชมเนี่ยเขาสามารถมีฟีดแบ็กกับเราได้ง่ายที่สุด
Although the puppet is Thai, most of the performance follows the Lanna traditions. I wanted to know what aspects of the Lanna tradition Mr. and Mrs. Sunton Mengkon were sharing. The couple's home was filled with various puppets. They were all clothed in traditional Lanna costumes. I asked how the Lanna costume differed from the Thai costume.
ก็ส่วนใหญ่ ใหญ่คือเป็นผ้าถุงอะค่ะผ้าถุงของทางล้านนาเราก็จะใส่แบบลักษณะแบบอย่างเงี้ยค่ะบางทีก็เป็นป้ายบ้างอะไรบ้างแล้วก็จะมีเสื้อแขนกระบอกอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะเขาเรียกว่าเสื้อแขนยาวบางทีก็ใส่แต่เสื้อเฉยๆไม่มีสบายบางทีก็มีสบายอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะแล้วแต่
During the days of the Lanna Kingdom, different tribes wore different costumes. That is how people distinguished each other.
네, 이 인형들의 옷을 보니까 란나의 복식을 철저한 역사적인 고증을 통해서 그대로 재현하려고 노력한 이분들의 노력이 엿보이네요.
The Sunton Mungkon couple wanted to perform a play for the Korean visitors from afar.
ดวงเดือนเอ่ยพี่มาว่าวหักเจ้าสาโอ้ดึกแล้วเนาะพี่ขอลาลวงพี่มาว่าวหักเจ้าสาวคำเมื่อดวงเอิงเอ่ยเอิงเอ่ยโอ้เจ้าดวงเดือนเอ่ย
The poetic, beautiful Lanna melody won the couple the award for poetic interpretation in the World Festival of Puppet Art in 2009. Award for poetic interpretation, Hun Changfron Puppet Group, Thailand.
ไปให้คนต่างชาติเขาได้เห็นว่าศิลปะของชาติเรานะก็มีแบบอีกแบบนึงเป็นแบบล้านนาแล้วก็เป็นความสวยงามที่อยากให้ทุกคนได้มาสัมผัส
Worn by the people of Chiang Mai until just 2 decades ago, the Lanna costume is now rarely seen. It is not just the traditional costume that is disappearing. The pin pai instrument, made by Mr. Pasakon, is also in danger of being forgotten. Mr. Pasakon plays the instruments he has made himself.
요거 야자 껍데기로 원래 바가지였는데 바가지에서 손잡이만 빼고 이걸로 만드신 거예요.
แต่ว่าเสียงมันจะสู้ที่เขาทำขายไม่ได้แต่ว่าก็พอใช้ได้
The pinpia is played with the instrument ringing against the chest. It is said that the coconut shell held against the chest conveys a player's heart through the music. The sound is supposed to change according to the heart of the player. Where else can you find such a romantic instrument?
นี่คือพินเปียะ
คือเป็นเครื่องดนตรีที่ของล้านนาที่แบบเกือบจะสูญไปแล้วค่ะคือไม่มีคนเล่นน้อยมาก
แต่ปัจจุบันนี้ก็มีเพิ่มขึ้นเพราะว่าเด็กรุ่นใหม่ผมก็เป็นเด็กรุ่นใหม่คนนึงที่มาเล่นเหมือนกันก็มีความภูมิใจเพราะว่าได้ร่วมสืบสานอนุรักษ์เอาไว้อะไรเงี้ย
เราสองคนก็คงจะต้องใช้ทั้งชีวิตอะค่ะเพื่อจะทำสิ่งเหล่านี้ให้รุ่นลูกหลานได้เห็นค่ะ
Customs might grow old and be forgotten, but the couple's pride and spirit will continue representing Lanna tradition. What was the Lanna kingdom like in its glory days? I decided to visit the old Chiang Mai Cultural Center. The center consisted of single-story buildings called Huan Bat, with their decorative wooden carvings called kale on top of the gables. They are characteristics of Lanna architecture. They were the traditions of the Lanna kingdom, preserved by the people of Chiang Mai through many turbulent years.
ดังนั้นก็คือว่าตอนนี้คือเขาอยากให้ทั้งคนไทยตัวและต่างชาติให้รับรู้ว่าพื้นเมืองของล้านนาของเขาเนี่ยจริงๆแล้วมันมีมาเมินละแล้วเขาอยากจะให้แต่ละคนอนุรักษ์ในเรื่องตรงนี้ไว้บอกว่าจะเป็นคนต่างชาติกับจ้าง
The cultural center offers lessons in a style of Lanna dance called kun.
손동작이 가장 중요해요. 란나의 전통춤은. 그래서 처음에 이쪽은 손을 이렇게 곧게 펴고 네 손가락을 다 붙인 상태 이렇게 하고 있고 왼쪽 손은 그 엄지 손가락을 두 번째 검지 손가락의 중간 정도 마디에 놓고 이렇게 벌려주는 이런 동작이거든요. 자, 여기에서 할 때 먼저 얘가 나가고 이렇게 해서 이렇게 뒤집는. 예.
The center aims at promoting the true culture of the Lanna Kingdom. It is more than a tourist product.
อย่างน้อยเขาที่เขามาครั้งเดียวเนี่ยเขาก็จะได้ความประทับใจในการฟ้อนมาเห็นการฟ้อนมาเห็นการเล่นดนตรีของทางเหนือเราค่ะ
The old Chiang Mai Cultural Center turns into a restaurant at night. Guests can enjoy the Lanna traditional dance performance and food called kantok. Kan means dish and tok means table. So kantok is a simple Lanna-style meal. A variety of foods are laid out on the round tables. Let's take a look at the kantok. There is rice and fried pork skin, steamed vegetables, etc. 7 to 8 side dishes are served. The side dishes vary, but the traditional sauce, namprak num, is always served. What is characteristic about the Lanna food is that sticky rice is steamed in a small bamboo pot and does not stick to the hand. Food is one of the things that was made Thailand well known in the world. I wondered what the original food of the Lanna Kingdom was like.
맛이 너무 맵거나 너무 짜지 않고 중간 정도의 맛에서 굉장히 좀 조화가 잘 되고요. 그리고 이렇게 삶은 그 채소들을 고추로 만든 소스에 이렇게 찍어 먹어요. 손으로 찍어 먹고 찹쌀밥도 손으로 비벼서 같이 찍어 먹고.
After the meal, the people gathered to one place. They were moving their seats to see the traditional dance of the Lanna Kingdom, Gon. Although Thai dance influenced by Hindu culture is also included, the traditional Lanna dance is slow and elegant compared to the more fanciful Thai style of dance. The Lanna dance is more serene and graceful. Instead of elaborate whole-body movements, the Lanna dance expresses beauty through hand gestures. I was mesmerized by the dancers' elegant movements. The hour-long performance was filled with the spirit of the Lanna Kingdom. In the last part of the performance, the audience was invited to join the circle and dance. Travelers and residents alike became one in the circle. Preserving a tradition is like keeping the memories of travel. It should be felt through the senses and etched in the heart, rather than just learned through the head. Today, I etched Lanna's tradition in my heart. The following day, I was still mesmerized by the traditional dance and decided to visit an art school that taught traditional dance. Performing along to traditional music, these children were learning a dance that has been passed down through generations. Their dance skills were outstanding.
มันจะเป็นว่าอันที่หนึ่งเพื่อให้นักเรียนได้รู้ว่านี่คือศิลปะวัฒนธรรมของภาคเหนือทุกคนจะต้องได้เรียน
I was curious to know what the future would hold. Looking at these children who loved to dance and knew how to respect tradition, I decided to meet another group of people who were preserving the Lanna Kingdom's culture. This was the room of a group formed within Chiang Mai University. These students got together because of their common interest in continuing the traditions of Lanna culture. The group has started to study and sing Lanna music and learn about their roots. Lanna music is characterized by its jazz-like spontaneity. The singer thinks of the lyrics on the spot and sings to the music. Mostly, the lyrics are about the everyday lives of Lanna people. I asked why the students wanted to learn Lanna music. The traditional music that did not change with time.
คนที่ลืมรากเหง้าของบรรพบุรุษเนี่ยผมคิดว่ามันไม่ใช่สำหรับที่นี่ที่นี่แม้จะก้าวไปกับโลกขนาดไหนคุณก็ไม่ลืมรากเหง้าของบรรพบุรุษ
The students are not just preserving traditional Lanna music. The Lanna Kingdom used its own characters 800 years ago. The students are learning those characters as well.
บางตัวก็ดูแบบคล้ายๆกับอักษรไทย이띠อะไรอย่างนี้. 이 부채는 지금 승려들께서 설법을 하실 때 앞에 이렇게 가리고 설법하시는 부채예요. 아니면 설법을 하시기 위해서 어디 이제 가셨을 때 거기 앞에 이렇게 놓고 계시는 부채인데 지금 란나 문자가 쓰여져 있어요. 이 란나 문자는 란나 왕국 시대에 쓰여지던 문자고 이후에 이제 타이 문자가 들어오면서 란나 말은 하지만 타이 문자로 쓰게 되고 그러면서 이제 란나 문자는 점점 잊혀진 문자가 되었거든요. 근데 아직까지도 이 란나 문자를 이렇게 계승하고 있다는 것이 참 놀랍습니다.
These people are living with a pride that they are the descendants of the Lanna Kingdom.
ผมก็คิดว่ามันก็ต้องเป็นการที่ดีที่ควรที่จะต้องอนุรักษ์ไว้นะครับเพื่อให้คนรุ่นหลังได้เรียนรู้ต่อไปนะครับเพื่อไม่ให้สูญหายครับผม
I watched the students make something. The paper is folded many times and turned into a tung by skillful cutting. The word tung means flag in the Lanna language. Since 800 years ago, tung flags have been used in all the Lanna Kingdom's events, good and bad. It's a very colorful and beautiful kind of flag. The flag holds the people's wishes for health and happiness. Tung flags are symbolic of the Lanna people's faith.
ในส่วนนี้นะครับคือเรียกว่าตุงไส้หมูใช้ในการตัดเพื่อเป็นพุทธบูชาถวายไว้กับวัดครับเนาะ
No matter how small a tradition, it takes time and effort by an anonymous person to preserve it. The history of tradition of the Lanna Kingdom has been passed on for 800 years and continues to live through its descendants.
이 어린 친구가 자신이 란나의 후손이라는 자신의 정체성을 잊지 않고 계속 이렇게 계승하고 또 공부해 나간다는 게 너무 대견스러워요. สวยมาก
Before leaving Chiang Mai, there was a person I had to meet. It was Princess Dr. Chao Zhuangduan, who was the last princess of the Chiang Mai kingdom, which succeeded the Lanna kingdom. She is the granddaughter of the 9th king and last ruler of Chiang Mai, King Nort. Dr. Zhuangduan was born a princess but became a civilian due to the constitutional revolution in 1932. However, the people of Chiang Mai still pay respect to Princess Zhuangduan. The glittery days of the Old Kingdom now only exist in these black and white photographs. Princess Zhuangduan is 85 years old. I asked what she thought of the vanished kingdom.
ต่อไปนี้ก็เชียงใหม่ก็คงจะมีแต่ประวัติศาสตร์นะฮะมันก็น่าเสียดายแต่ว่าไม่รู้จะทำไงโลกมันเปลี่ยนแปลงไปแล้วนะ
Once again, I found myself standing in the middle of downtown Chiang Mai. The fortress wall, which seemed invincible when the Lanna kingdom was first established, has now crumbled, and the Lanna kingdom has disappeared. However, the culture and tradition is once again blooming in the city known as the Rose of the North, Chiang Mai.
Hey!